Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Top classic movies of Sammo Hung Donnie Yen. As one of the actors who laid the foundation for the success of Hong Kong martial arts films, Sammo Hung has had many classic roles in his career, said Donnie Yen, China's top martial arts film star, particular in Asia in general. Movies with the appearance of Sammo Hung and Donnie Yen always bring satisfaction to the audience with beautiful martial arts action scenes. Sat Fat Lang 1, 2005. When it comes to diverse acting abilities, Sammo Hung is never limited to a single type of role. When needed, he still has the ability to transform into the most violent and heartless characters. The fight scene with Donnie Yen at the end of the film is an expensive scene. Strong, fierce and violent moves clearly show the personality of Sammo Hung's boss character. In that movie, he transformed into a big brother with complete strength, not letting actors Gokin and Donnie Yen dominate him even though they were younger than him. Old Guard, 2016, with the participation of famous actors Andy Lau, Hong Jin-bao, Pen Yu-yen, Ho Kwon, Chen Pian. The Bodyguard, directed by Sammo Hung, has achieved a lot of success after its premiere. The story revolves around the fight to save the lost grandchild of Dien Ho, played by Sammo Hung. Tu Chun Ho is the daughter of Lai Chin Cuu, Andy Lau. They live in a house opposite Mr. Din's family. And while he was lost and unable to keep calm, he lost his beautiful grandchild to Xuan Hoa. She was comforted by Xuan Hoa and later he himself became entangled in the Black War. Luckily, Mr. Din helped him, and that's why he found his reluctant niece. The film marks the return of the veteran actor after a long absence. The film has brought many heightened emotions to viewers, and also has many unique and dramatic martial arts scenes that are enough to satisfy the audience. Immortal Dragon, 1988. The film is a successful collaboration by Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung. At this time, Jackie Chan was a lawyer hired by a garment factory to defend charges against the factory for pollution. He falls in love with a beautiful woman. She is against the factory. At this time he encounters a difficult situation between love and work. He decided to learn about the truth about this factory with the help of two friends. Both veteran actors have combined well in both acting and action to deliver a once-in-a-lifetime work. Martial arts mixed with humorous elements make the audience both satisfied and relaxed after watching the movie. Plan A, 1983. Plan A is a movie that reunites two famous actors Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung. The film's story revolves around the character Ma Long. He and his Coast Guard friends pursue a battle with a group of dangerous pirates. Plan A is their secret attack plan. Ma Long joined forces to free the British hostages from the dangerous pirates' lair, of course with the help of two indispensable characters, a police officer and a cheating gambler. Ip Man 2, 2010. Ip Man 2 continues the success of the first part, revolving around the character Ip Man, the master of the Wing Chun sect. In addition, he is also the master of the legendary Bruce Lee. The film's plot is full of strange and fascinating scenes with beautiful martial arts scenes. With the participation of Donnie Yen, Hung Dai, Sammo Hung, Hyun Hu Min, the film achieved success around the world when it premiered. Hong Kim-bao shows the image of an indomitable Chinese martial arts master, with a martial spirit, refusing to give in to Western aggression. His fight scenes with Donnie Yen or boxers were extremely impressive, completely conquering the audience. Dragon Tiger Gate, 2006, adapted from the comic series of the same name. Dragon Tiger Gate. The movie Dragon Tiger Gate is truly a martial arts party that Donnie Yen brings to fans. Although many viewers complained about the film's sketchy content, in terms of action scenes in the film, it is difficult to criticize the fight scenes that Donnie Yen performed. In a duration of 120 minutes, the film is very difficult to fully adapt the comic book Dragon and Tiger Gate to the audience. Therefore, in terms of cinematic martial arts, Donnie Yen's Dragon and Tiger Gate is truly the pinnacle of martial arts films. In 2006. Kem Waiva, 2010. Talking about Donnie Yen's martial arts, it is impossible to talk about Donnie Yen's martial arts not talking about Kem Waiva. Far from the image commonly seen in martial arts movies in modern times, Kem Waiva is the perfect transformation of Donnie Yen. Incarnating into the Bodyguard Tham Long with excellent martial arts skills, Donnie Yen not only showed superior punching and kicking but also showed off his superior technique in using weapons. The film takes audiences to enjoy dramatic martial arts performances from scene to scene. Kem Waiva is not only good at fighting scenes, but what remains in the film is the profound content, a different look at the Kem Waiva people in the ancient dynasty. Not No, 2007, with a combination between Donnie Yen and Company Tien Lac, Detonator brings extremely satisfying fights, heart-stopping chases and a very humane ending with the image of an old mother searching for her lost child entangled in the cycle of labor. The trigger has captured all the essence of Donnie Yen, proving his position as Asia's leading martial arts star. Thap Nguyet Vithan, 2009. It would be a big mistake not to mention Thap Nguyet Vithan, the city of Donnie Yen. It is difficult to say that Donnie Yen performed excellently in the movie, but the extremely difficult martial arts performances between him and Kung Lee were what made the audience feel creepy. During his time participating in the film, Donnie Yen had to exclaim, "Kung Lee is the strongest opponent I have ever encountered." Not just saying, Kung Lee has shown how powerful he is on screen, Donnie Yen is the one who understands that best. Sat Fa Lang 1, 2005, with the participation of martial arts movie stars leading Chinese artists such as Sammo Hung, Wu Jing and especially Donnie Yen, the film is a confrontation between two police investigators and a clever gangster and his assistant, an innocent assassin love. Thrilling details, beautiful martial arts performances, role-playing actors. The film has drawn the audience back to the typical Hong Kong action movie genre. Sat Pha Lang 1 deserves to be a Chinese action masterpiece. Until now, Tin Vo Man, the 18-episode film Tin Vo Man, was released, causing a fever for Chinese cinema in particular and Southeast Asia in general. The film tells about important stages in the life of legendary character Tran Chan. Previously, Bruce Lee, Jet Li and Jackie Chan played this role, so with this attempt, Donnie Yen faced a lot of pressure. But with his acting ability and new, powerful action scenes, he overcame his previous shadows and was called Tran Chan by ordinary people. Beautiful action scenes in the movie Tin Vo Man. Reminder: when it comes to Donnie Yen, people will immediately mention the most memorable role in the life of this 52-year-old actor, Ip Man. Thanks to this series of films, Donnie Yen's name is known to more and more movie lovers around the world. It is undeniable that the role of Ip Man was tailor-made for Donnie Yen, making people believe that no one can take on this role as successfully as Chan. Following the success of Ip Man 1, Ip Man 2 was released and also brought in great revenue. Part 2 features the participation of a number of other talented martial arts action stars such as Sammo Hung and Hyun Hu Min. In the movie, Donnie Yen was highly appreciated by film critics for his acting talent and beautiful action scenes. The film tells the story of the 1940s, when famous master Ip Man opened a martial arts school to make a living. In the movie, the appearance of a student named Bruce Lee who came to ask to learn Wing Chun Quan brought viewers curiosity and excitement. Furthermore, in this film Donnie Yen uses the traditional martial art Wing Chun in a transformative way. In particular, the scenes surrounding Donnie Yen fighting 10 people barehanded can be said to be the most unique in the movie. From there, it made the audience extremely excited and nervous through each scene. Single movie Donnie Yen, Drunk to Caught Nhi. Drunk to Caught Nhi was not a successful work at the box office because the film has a plot quite similar to Phuong De Naka Huang Phi Hong. In the film, Donnie Yen plays the beggar to Sang, one of the legends of the Guangdong 10 Tigers group. Together with Huang Phi Hong, Sang is determined to eliminate bad guys who are plotting to take over the world. In the final scene of the film, Donnie Yen dances in a drunken state, performing beautiful martial arts moves. This immediately caused him to be compared to Jackie Chan, who was already an A-list martial arts star at that time.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.